You want half. Okay. It's a long one. I apologize for any spelling or grammatical errors. I'm on a mobile. Over 10 years ago I started dating my ex. I didn't know this then, but she is a entitled Karen. They say hindsight is 20/20. Cast. Me. Obvious. Karen. Entitled she devil. We met when I was 20 through my brother's friend. We are both the same age, both from dysfunctional families. I was a seasonal worker, working a variety of seasonal job like picking fruit and packing sheds. Hard work but good pay, work available 45 weeks of the year. She was between jobs. We met, started dating and things were going well. After a year we got a flat together. 6 months later she begrudgingly landed a job, but quit 1 month in, when we found out she was 2 weeks pregnant. At this point we got a mortgage, and I was working as an apprentice chef working shifts on apprenticeship wages, 6 days a week, leaving for work between 7 to 9 am, getting home between 9 to 11 pm depending on how busy we were. I won't lie, it was tough. Our daughter was born. I was told she became pregnant to trap me, but I dismissed it. This is where things changed. I was working 40, 60 hours a week, coming home to her angry girlfriend a trashed house. Just to clarify, I don't believe in traditional gender roles. It's not a man's place to work, or a woman's place to clean. I believe in a partnership where both parties pull their weight. A typical week for me was working Tuesday to Sunday, then spend Monday cleaning every dirty plate, cup, and pan in the sink, which was every dish I owned. Per week was watching TV and shopping on Facebook Tuesday to Thursday, takeaway Friday, because we are out of clean dishes, then spend Saturday and Sunday at her sister's. She developed this, the world owes me, complex. Took control of the finances. I wasn't allowed to spend any money, to the point that she would yell at me if I purchased fuel, gas, to get to work. The amount of money she wasted on useless crap still makes my blood boil. Fast forward 5 years. Things have not changed. I work, clean on my day off, and I'm still explaining why I need to spend money on work, related expenses and fuel. One day, while working I got a text from her sister, emergency, please call me as soon as possible. I tell the head chef I got to make a call and head into the storeroom. It was the call I will never forget. Hi, it's me, Karen's sister. I'm not sure if I should tell you this. Karen's been cheating on you. To summarize, 7 different men over 3 years. To make it worse, she was buying them crap with money I earned, redrawing on our mortgage. She even spent $800 on fixing one of their cars. I was livid. I confronted her, most of which she eventually admitted to once finding her family told me. I said I wanted to break up. I changed my banking password, offered her the house to which she declined stating she doesn't want the worthless dump. We agreed to 50/50 custody. I spent the next 6 months working, decluttering from years of Karen's impulse spending and staying strong for my now 5-year-old daughter. My work was understanding and agreed to reduce my hours and gave me a pay rise to make sure I'm not too much out of pocket. Karen went on to date and got engaged one of the guys she cheated with, number 3 I think. Introducing Bob. Bob was twice her age, working 8 hours a week trying to find ways to work less. She was still in between jobs. Needing money, Karen calls me stating she wants a half of the house. My country allows 2 years for assets to be divided before they become the sole possession of either party, so she is well within her rights to ask. The conversation went like this, Karen, so I decided I want my half of the house. Me, okay. I thought you said you wanted none of it. Karen, well I changed my mind. Now, the house is worth $120,000. By law I'm entitled to half, which is $60,000, but I'll do you a favor and settle for $20,000. I explained that she is indeed entitled to half the property. She needs to look at the capital amount owed vs value of property. House had an estimated value $120,000. Local government evaluation. We still owed $115,000. Should be less, but she kept withdrawing money from the mortgage and property values dropped that year. I said that by this maths, she is entitled to half of $5,000, but I'm willing to give you $5,000, remove your name from the mortgage, and pay for a conveyancer to remove your name from the deed. This would costed me $10,000 in total. She would walk away with $5,000, more than she would get if we sell right now. She said, I'm worth more than $5,000. My offer is now $30,000. Buy next week or we sell. Cue the malicious compliance. I calmly said okay, and hung up letting her think she had won. She also texted me with the same demand. I booked in to see a lawyer and had a letter drafted. I also met with 2 real estate agents. 1 week later Karen came around, let herself in. I gave her an envelope, assuming it was a check. She snatched from my hands, tore it open to find a letter from my lawyer to the effect of, summarized. Karen, as directed by yourself on date, text screenshot enclosed. My client, my name, will vacate property on date. Mortgage payment made up to this point has been made by my client. As you had no use of the property, we will not seek compensation for payment made. My client spent $7,000 on repairs, receipts included. As co-owner, we are seeking compensation of $3,500 from you. My client has paid $1,500 in rates and utilities. Receipts included. We are seeking compensation of $750. Additionally, between date of moving out and date of sale, you are responsible for half of mortgage payments, rates, utilities, and repairs required for sale. She realized the predicament she was in. Oh, I'll just take the $5,000. Me. Nah, you told me if I don't give you $30,000 by today we sell. Karen. Oh, I was just kidding. Me. No, you weren't. Karen. $4,000. Me. No. Karen. $3,000 and I'd give you something on the side. Wink wink. Me. Backing away. No, we're selling. Her yelling again. I can't afford this. You know I'm between jobs and Bob isn't working much. We need this money for our wedding. Me. Not my problem. I also suggested she speaks to real estate agents. I was told to sell for a profit. We need to spend $2,000 or chances we are selling for a loss. Both estimated house would sell for $110,000. Her real estate agent have the same evaluation. With her written promise to pay me back. I did the work. Spent the $2,000, got the house re-evaluated, and was told we should make a profit. At her request, we used her lawyer to handle the sale. House took 9 weeks to sell, 15 weeks including settlement. She owed me $8,000. After sales cost, fees paying back there was a $19,000 profit. In typical Karen fashion, she assumed her lawyer would give her the whole lot as it's her lawyer. I told the lawyer that she owes me $8,000. The money can remain in trust until she agrees to pay me back. As per settlement laws, both parties must agree how the funds are going to be divided before the lawyer can divide it. She wasn't happy with this and threatened to sue her lawyer. 3 months go by. Money is still with her lawyer. I get a call from Karen. Karen, hey listen, I know things have been awkward. I really need my half of the money. Can we please split it and I'll pay you back $20 a week? Me. No, you get your money after you pay me back. You could pay me out of your settlement. Long pause. Whispers between Karen and presumably Bob. If we agree to $7,000 out of our settlement, would you consider the debt paid? Me. That means you get $2,500. Karen. I know, but I'm in real need of this money right now. Me. Put it in writing and you got a deal. TLDR. Cheating ex reneges on her word and tries to force $20,000 from me. I offer her a generous $5,000. Following her orders, she winds up with $2,500, while I walk away with $16,500. Edit. People are asking about the daughter. We still have 50 over 50. I encourage her to maintain a relationship with her mum. As my child's mother, I forwarded a level of respect, reminding her to call her mum, never talking smack about her etc. I don't get the same treatment, but I do it for her. Edit 2. We did a DNA test. She is my biological daughter. Honestly though, 5 years of raising her, she was my kid regardless. Edit 3. Thanks for all kind words and upvotes. My dad went through a similar situation with my mum, but he always stayed strong for his kids. He told us to call her, drove us 6 hours to visit her every second month, and never said a bad word against her. She would tell us that he was a vile, horrible man. When Karen and I broke up, he finally told me why they divorced. My mum's infidelity. He didn't do it to hurt her reputation. In fact, he asked me to keep it quiet from my siblings. He told me that no matter what she did, how much she hurt me, I need to see her for what she is, my child's mother. Being 25 years old and hurting, it really put things into perspective for me. There is an underrated character in this story, your boss. Insanely good of them to cut your hours and give you a raise to work through all of that mess. Well done and best wishes for your future.